Now to see what Moses is up to on the other... Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Wait. Oh, crap. That's funny. I stepped away for a few minutes. When I came back, no longer close to being assembled. Maybe they sent you a bad telescope and it disassembled itself. If such a thing were possible, it'd be on par with the miracle of physics that led to this current situation. What does Isaac Newton say about this sort of thing? Sadly, he'd be as clueless as I am. Huh? They're not gonna summa cum laude me, but I think I squeaked by my econ final. Thank fuck. Oh, jeez. Reggie's a mess. Yesterday, I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook. A flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experiencing something similar? That is so weird. Don't forget to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at the jokes, and they are lit. Well, glad you approve, Lucas. You got some grapes? Bum, bum, bum.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Not a lot of lemonade?
Sorry,
Oh, is it because it's acidic?
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Bro. Gonna do
Ready
my
when you are.
parlor trick?
Okay.
Here, I can't have her.
Let's try this
That
again.
makes sense, yeah.
Psychic storm.
Alright, rise up.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Machine Angel Psychic Storm, I think.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment.
Wow.
When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
That's not gonna creep her out at all.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could... rewind time. raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Yeah, I lost my mojo, girl.
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure.
I mean, look at it this way. The drinks that you are allowed to have are
What if the
going to
best
be
way to fix things
better for you?
isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party?
How dare you, indeed. I'm trying to be
Point
pitiful
is,
here.
I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
That's intense shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight
warning.
into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp.
Wait, he can see him too with her near?
I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Another trigger warning. Oh god.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense.
Bitch, I'm unique.
Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
The fuck? What are you looking at, homie? Let me see. Oh. So it is when Max is around, I guess. Wait, can they see each other? Bright lights.
Help me! Help! Max, watch out!
Oh God. I should help him. Right? Oh my God. That's intense. Important safety sit. Don't touch yourself. Damn.
Max, you have to let go!
Standing there. I need to show you a TikTok. It made me giggle. Whoa. Did he just erase himself from existence?
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have.
Matter meet antimatter. Right.
Listen to me, man.
Science.
This place ate a man.
Now, when we're talking about quantum entanglement, no, oh my God. Whoa, wait, he's got gray hair all of a sudden?
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
So do I talk to the living Gwen or the dead Gwen? Not dead Gwen, but dead Safi world Gwen. God, that's hard to explain out loud.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this Gwen would make sense because she was not escorted off campus like the other one was.
Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Yeah, you get those answers, girl. Are you able to get my text when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp an extent on what you can do from a physics POV. Nope, can't get him. Okay, cool. That's a big help. Oh, okay.
Cool. I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
Oh, okay. I'm a border collie sun, cinnamon oat milk latte moon, and a slip and slide rising. Well, we know your hobbies. Safi's first public reading was at the book expo, and she had all of us eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous. It didn't show. It never did with my Safi. She was full of espressos. And having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way. I don't know. All of a sudden, that song popped in my head. I'm working late. Because I'm a writer. Okay, so Moses is my friend. Okay, cool, cool, cool. The notes are getting longer, but I can't be bothered. And we have a new journal page entry. One moment. I could have saved Alderman. I think I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't... Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen either. Or neither of us did. But he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bed in by someone else. Who knows what would have happened if Moses hadn't stepped in. We bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. That's just wild. You're ever so pretty. Listen. Yes.
Is that Sophie's book? Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Yeah, it's a
So I've
modest
been told.
talent.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
But
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
what the fuck? If it was a good book, why did you cancel it?
Let me get this straight. You helped Sophie get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
But that still doesn't make sense.
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Safi included.
What? Was she exposing everybody through poetry?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you?
No. Another modest talent.
How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Hmm. We'll go with only a little.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year.
Who were they banging?
The two of them were like the creepy
Trigger warning,
twins in
friends.
The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Ben Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again.
So she was looking out for
I made
her.
a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful. One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves.
I'll find a copy anyway, don't worry.
Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript. How do I get my hands on a copy?
Like these. Why is her computer turned like that?
Gotcha.
Neener, neener, weener.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
Yep. Now let's be nosy. A million miles beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean, our lack of hands. We killed her with my voice. I mean, my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. Laws of physics, the drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look, the one that says, unstitch the binding and let the pages fall out. Fluttering like birds shot down, the one that says, take him for everything he's got, take him for everything he's got, and then some. Oh my god, you scared the bejesus out of me. Hello.
Did a bye.
Cute. You enjoy your shower?
Bath.
Oh, excuse me, bath. Princessa. I love you too. Munchkin scared the bejesus out of me. Nuggy says
Whatever
hi.
happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Okay, so I need to talk to Living World Yasmin. Sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this much or this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time? I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. Wow. I know there's a rational explanation for most phenomenon, but I gotta say, whatever happened to my telescope defies any I can think of. Not the huge telescope you were so excited to assemble, and I sincerely said that I would love to help you with. The very same. Going on record to say, on behalf of the entire science department, we did not touch your telescope, not even Carlo. When we were kids, I messed with the telescope Moses got for Christmas, and he got his revenge. Let's just say my stomach ain't been right since. Oh, God. I've heard some weird reports about performance art at the observatory overlook. I can't take credit for it myself, but I applaud my fellow Abraxans for the creativity. Performance art? I haven't been up there in a while. It's sick. You should check it out. Whatever's going on up there, it better not be Abraxas. Yes, ma'am. Typical Abraxas to think you're the only ones with good ideas. Are you taking credit? You think I got that kind of spare time? You know what? I live for Safia's sassiness. It gives me life. Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog. A woof. Ooh, what this? Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call student resources asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. I was told no certain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Ray as a custodian, and he told me he witnessed you being removed by security, and they even suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if on some point off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. That poem is shit, not gonna. Wow. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit, you rock. I'm drunk, parentheses. Happy birthday. Apologies for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say that this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're gonna fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. Paladon Lit Department. Oh, I mean, she's got a team. You will be avenged. Okay. Nice emblem you drew there, buddy. Almost a perfect circle. Give it about a 7 out of 10. Be good.
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension. Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
I'm not even sorry. Can we get these handed off to TA for the additional workload, Livia?
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these? So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now.
Wait, aren't these... Well, I guess I go back. And then exit, and then go look for... Living World?
One of those
Yasmin?
Abraxas roses for Safi. Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays. It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams. One of Safi's former students, I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Safi were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Safi was helping me. I know as a member of the LGBT community yourself. Huh. Who was you helping? Okay.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
There's another spot in here. Yeah.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Yeah.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
I'm fine, just a line.
Like I said, I
you know,
get
just a
those
line.
all the time.
Just to get me through the day.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Maybe.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Trigger warning, folks.
Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Safi's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me?